Muslim leaders and legislators in Kabale district have strongly opposed the government's decision to prohibit civil servants in education and health sectors from owning and operating private schools and health facilities. Effective July 1st, 2025, the government announced that civil servants in these sectors will no longer be allowed to engage in private educational or medical ventures. The move aims to eliminate conflicts of interest, which officials argue have compromised service delivery in public institutions. For years, senior education and medical officers employed by the government have simultaneously managed private schools, clinics, pharmacies, and hospitals. Many have been accused of neglecting public service duties, diverting resources such as medicines and equipment to their private establishments, and referring patients from government hospitals to their own clinics for services that should be freely available. The National Development Plan, which outlines the government's strategic direction for the next 5 years, identifies this as a key area for reform. The government argues that enforcing the ban will ensure civil servants focus on their core responsibilities, thereby improving the quality of services in public schools and hospitals. However, speaking at Masjid Jamia Chirijime Mosque in Kabale town, the Kabale District Muslim Supreme Council Chairperson Haj Issa Tindiewa condemned the decision. He described it as an infringement on civil servants' rights to own property like any other Ugandan.
Our message was that our country, Uganda, should always make sure that they do thorough research before passing some of the policies and laws. Number one, there is a law that is coming up about URA collecting school fees from some schools. We feel like this one should first be well researched before it is implemented, because we see it causing some other issues, and this issue will make Ugandans suffer.
Sheikh Kasim Kamjsha, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner of Wakiso City and an executive member of the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council, urged the government to reconsider the policy before implementing it. He warned that the decision could lead to mass resignations, as many civil servants may opt to focus entirely on their private institutions where they earn better incomes. He said this could create a shortage of skilled professionals in government schools and hospitals.
I want to shift the blame from Parliament as an institution to our members of Parliament, because it is outright logic that before a member of Parliament discusses a national issue on the floor of Parliament, comes back and consults their electorates to get the position of the electorates. Now, from my deeper understanding, our members of Parliament have taken on a unilateral position or a singular manner of approaching issues without consulting and without having the minds of the people who sent them to Parliament.
Kabale Municipality Member of Parliament Dr. Thaddeus Nicholas Kamara also criticized the move, describing it as an attempt by President Museveni's government to tighten its grip on all sectors of the economy and governance. Kamara accused the president of already exerting control over the judiciary, electoral commission, and security forces, and now seeking to extend his influence over the education and health sectors. He called upon legislators and the public to revisit the policy and advocate for the rights of civil servants.
Is it a problem? If a teacher is giving 20 lessons in a school and he completes the lessons, why is it a problem that he should now use the other time to do his work? So you mean if you work in the government, you should not be enterprising? How about other workers? Why is he targeting teachers? The reason why he's targeting teachers and health workers is because there are so many teachers in Uganda. Yes, teachers should not be empowered. They should not have any way of being empowered so that they can have extra money, because the more you have extra money, the more you can make your own decisions. And it has been shown that people are tired of this government. If you saw what was in Kawempe, they are just forcing themselves on us. So now he doesn't want teachers to be empowered. He doesn't want an empowered health worker. He wants everyone to be controlled. Control schools, control teachers, control parliament, control everyone.
In his sermon, Sheikh Kabrule, the district Qadhi for Kabale, asked Muslims to celebrate Eid in the rightful Islamic way without engaging in sinful ways.
I want to call upon all the Muslims to observe lawful celebrations when we are celebrating this day of Eid al-Adha, Eid al-Fitr, let us please follow the lawful means of celebrating. Let us not go for alcohol. Let us not go for discourse. Let us not go to the bars. Let us not go to the beaches. Let us have lawful celebrations of this day. Thirdly, I want to call upon you to refrain from the bad acts. Whatever good we have been doing during the holy month of Ramadan, we should just uphold it during these other months. Because we don't have a specific God for Ramadan and another one for these other months. The God for Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is the same God for even these other months. Let us continue coming for prayers in the mosques. Let us continue having good behaviors. Let us continue having good ties with our families. Let us continue doing good for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the other point is we should have time, especially the male or the fathers. Let us have more time for our children. We have serious murder cases in this country. We have other bad acts going on in the country, but most of the time we look at the child upbringing. Let us join hands with our wives to make sure that we bring our children in the right way and in a religious way, inshallah.
This story was compiled by King Solomon Tunamasko and Nobat Ndiamhachi for Kigezi Television.